the past few days here in Davao City, the weather was really hot, unusually hot. It is summer hot. So what good way for us to cool down than to go to a resort that's been here already for a very long time. And I think they just resumed services after the pandemic. So let's go and check it out. Midori Ice Cold Resort. Let's go. So that's the entrance right there. This is where you pay for the entrance. They have a store here as well. The entrance per person is 100, regardless if it's a kid or a adult, but there's a non-negotiable thing that you have to get a hut, so they charge that along with your entrances. So all in all, that's 500 and 100 per person. So yeah, it's non-negotiable. So here we are. But first, let's look at this resort from the sky. Okay. There's so much water here that it's overflowing, so better watch your step. I think this is their function hall. So yeah, one thumbs down for me here is that they have no lifeguard on duty. So if your kids are coming with you, a group of family, watch over your kids. Make sure one of you knows how to swim just in case. So no lifeguard on duty. Spring. The water comes from the underground and it's cold, so we're gonna have a foot test later. So let's go on a walking tour. One thing also is that apparently the crew here is not so friendly. So anyway, it's a small playground for the kids. I think that is where their staff live. Parking lot and an empty, right here, an empty pool. So slippers are not allowed here. But be careful because those are made of tiles. That's right over there. We're going to check that one out. So it's time to test. Let's go and test the water. It was really cold. So the water is really cold. Very nice. The weather is so hot for the past few weeks that it's really refreshing. The pool is really refreshing. It's not even a big resort. It's not even a a first class resort, but the cold water is a blessing to my foot. Should I take a swim after? Maybe. I don't know. Let's decide later. But for now, let's just enjoy the cold, icy water. So let's go and check out the view from the slide. Okay, that was fun. So we've stepped out from the main pool. So right here you can see that these are well, not the cottages, but tables. Maybe if the cottages are full, they would have guests occupy this place. Of course, without the fee for the cottages, so I think it would be cheaper for the tables only. So let's go out and check the kiddie pool, which is on the other side, just adjacent to the main pool. So other tables and chairs here. It's a Saturday, but this place is off. Like, you have to have a vehicle to travel here. It's not within the city, so if people come here, they have to have some sort of private mode of transport. But other than that, you have to pay to get here. So that's the two pools. Restrooms are okay. Not really that flashy. It's just a restroom for you to get dressed in and dry up. So we have a good parking lot here. This place is in the middle of a forest or something. Lots of vegetation here, so it's kind of shady, so you won't be overheating, if you want to use that term. So those are the cottages, or the 500 peso cottage or hut for you to stay here, or the non-negotiable hut right there. Beware of local snakes. Shit, there are snakes here. Beware of local snakes. Just imagine yourself swimming in the pool with no lifeguards, and then a snake would swim right by you. I mean, no way. It's fairly a small resort. That's it. And they have overnight. They have overnight rooms here if you want to stay overnight. I think the air-conditioned room is for 1,000 pesos. Okay, let's go check out the other huts where you can stay for the day tour. So these are the huts. So that Coke cost 200 pesos. 1.5 liters of Coke cost 200 pesos here. I mean, there is a crisis of sugar for the ingredients of Coca-Cola, but god damn, 200 pesos. Like, one of the advantages here is that there is no corkage. So with that price, 200 pesos, you might as well bring your own soft drinks if you come here. Cheaper. But if you don't want to be hassled on bringing heavy soft drinks, then you can buy one here. It's up to you. But for me, I should have bought my own soft soda before coming here. Apparently, the kiddie pool, they say, is the coldest water there is. What the? It's really cold. The kiddie pool is really ice cold. It's really cold here. So what do I think about Midori Ice Cold Resort? It's cheap, 100 pesos entrance, you can't complain, but there's a non-negotiable 500 pesos for the hut that you're going to stay during your day tour. Soft drinks are expensive, but there's no corkage, so bring your own so that you can spend lesser. What else? Cold spring, it's really what they advertised it to be. Really cold water, especially on the kiddie pool. But minus points on there is no lifeguards. Snakes, they're warning you about snakes. Also, I don't feel welcomed, or the staff are really like, gives you the feeling of not being welcomed, or really strict in the way they talk to you. But if you're just gonna come here for a quick dip, cool down, this is the place. Would I recommend it? If you can find other resorts, then go for it. But it's cheap. It's 100 pesos per entrance. Downside on that is if you come here without your own transportation, you're gonna have to spend for your own fare coming here. But if you have your own car, yeah, it's an option. Do I recommend it? If you can find some other resorts, go for it. But if you're just gonna come here for a quick dip, again, this is the place. No corkage, and it's cool. I mean, the water is cold. It gives you a quick refreshment. So that's another episode of Blue Moon Travelers. If you like this episode, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And this is our last episode for the month of October. See you on the road, and watch out for the episodes for November. See you on the road.